everyone, and welcome back to the channel today. Welcome back to the channel today, everyone. It's your boy Jonathan Martinez, and we're going to be taking another deep dive at another review today, but more of a TV series review. Today we're going to be looking at the What If TV series that has just recently finished yesterday for us in Australia over here on Disney Plus. If you haven't already, don't forget to go like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications about while you're at it so you're always notified weekly and daily for new content that always comes out on the channel. Getting back into the series. What If followed among us with the journey of giving us the first time the Watcher in the first time ever shown for the Marvel animated series. We have seen him before in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. If you haven't, I do recommend go seeing that film where you'll be able to see him talking to Stan Lee. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. And in the animated series, we see What If give us stories that we have always imagined to see played in live action, but we got in animation instead because there was more runtime to deal with that. So in saying that, in the following episodes, it consisted of the first one being What If Captain Carter was the first Avenger, where basically it flipped the story of having, instead of Steve Rogers become Captain America, we had Agent Carter become the Captain America. But basically they called it Captain Carter. So that one was literally, instead of Captain America being the first Avenger, it was just Captain Carter instead. So just imagine Captain America as a girl. That was the initial flip switch of that story. Then we had episode 2, What If T'Challa became Star-Lord. That was personally my favorite episode of the entire series. I feel like it gave us more of an in-depth character development for T'Challa and a different unique character perspective as he did Star-Lord. With that in mind, basically this was also performed by Chadwick Boseman. A few of the actors who played in the entire series did have their original cast members come back to play these characters. And yeah, to see Chadwick Boseman on screen again, just him voicing the character was a bit emotional, but you know, with that, it came with the storyline. Episode 3, What If the World Lost Its Mightiest Heroes? I thought this episode was a bit slow for it to start. I found it very entertaining. It was a bit of fun to continue the storyline with. I didn't expect it at first, but yeah, no, just to see that episode come along, it was, you know, it was very different, I might add. It was very unique to see what would have happened. I personally wasn't my favorite episode. I thought it was just very interesting to see a new perspective on this. The next one, episode 4, was What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart? Now this one turned the tables galore. Now this one had Doctor Strange go from being a sorcerer to being a Supreme. And basically Supreme Doctor Strange just literally changed everyone's perspectives from being a good guy to the bad guy. And you're able to see this new Doctor Strange, you know, make these sacrifices just for one person. And if you haven't seen the series, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was for someone very dear to him. Then episode 5 was What If Zombies? It's basically in the title, what if everyone turned out to be a zombie? This episode was mainly just having every Marvel character you could honestly expect turn into a zombie. It was breached out because of a certain virus that came along, and with it was because one character came from the quantum realm and came out of there wanting to make everyone turn into a zombie. So if that doesn't give you enough hints, then I don't know what will. Episode 6 was What If Killmonger Rescued Tony Stark? This was something different in terms of Tony Stark origin story. It's something that was kind of like, okay, let's see how this goes along. I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay. I don't think it lived up to the expectation of, you know, episode 2, What If T'Challa became Star-Lord? I think it was okay for what it was. We got to see Killmonger again, so Chadwick Boseman came back on screen to play his character, and it was a bit toss and turns here and there. Episode 7, What If Thor Was an Only Child? I liked this episode a lot. I thought it was very different perspective if we had Thor come back and be the only son of Odin, which he is, quotation marks, and yeah, just to not see Loki as his brother, it kind of took him on a different route instead of, you know, being such a down-to-earth guy. Well, he is a down-to-earth guy without Loki. He's kind of more humble. He's just more open to everything. And then episode 8 was What If Ultron Won? Now, What If Ultron 1 was something we hadn't seen before in Age of Ultron. We saw, if you have seen Age of Ultron, you would understand that Ultron basically got vanquished by Vision at the very last scene, and there was no more Ultron to see. And basically in this episode, it kind of flips out. What if Ultron was able to get Vision and use his body as a suit? And then the tables turned galore and everything just expanded our minds, and the multiverse was open to all possible new understandings. And then episode 9, which just came out yesterday, was What If the Watcher Broke His Oath. Now, through the entire series, the Watcher explains from the very beginning, including the trailer, that was played by Jeffrey Wright, who did an incredible job. He explains that he cannot and will not intervene with any storyline that does happen. It will break his oath of who he is as a person. And by episode 8, you'll see him go into a sudden phase where he has to break his oath, otherwise he's basically going to cause more traumatic experiences for everyone in the multiverse. So in episode 9, that's why they called it What If the Watcher Broke His Oath. So it's kind of this lead up into this expectation to see what he's going to do while breaking his oath. And honestly, I think episode 9 was the best episode. So just to see the Watcher, breaking his oath, and to see what he's able to accomplish, and also bring the Guardians of the Multiverse into this for the very first time, shown in an animated series, not even in live action yet. Just this storyline was very unique and very different, and personally I loved it so much. But basically, between all the episodes, the way I ranked them was my first one being episode 9, so What If the Watcher Broke His Oath. Episode 2, What If T'Challa Became Star-Lord. Episode 3 would be, for me, What If Ultron won. Episode 4, What If Thor were an only child? And then it would be episode 5, What If Zombies? Episode 6, What If Doctor Strange lost his heart? Then it would go to Rescue Tony Stark, and then Captain Carter was the first Avenger. That's just my personal list. The reason why I ranked it like that, the way I ranked it was basically in terms of storyline, visuals, and the way it was executed in terms of how they came to perform this storyline to on screen. I thought this list is very personal to me. It's just my own opinion. Obviously, if you have your own opinion, don't forget to drop that in the comment section down below and let me know what you would rank this series in terms of episodes, and what you would like to see, what you would have, chosen to go first, or what you would have thought would have been last. But in saying that, I can't wait for season 2. Yes, there was a post-credit scene. If you haven't seen it, I recommend going to watch this series already. It is out on Disney Plus, and it is worth watching. But yeah, look, as an entire series, I think Marvel has done a great job. I think this was more of a fun concept than more of a serious one. I feel like they just wanted to basically have something for everyone of Marvel fans to, still enjoy, to still be able to use Disney Plus for certain reasons, and to go watch this while we are waiting for Shang-Chi, Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Hawkeye. So this What If series was basically just to have different stories and, get us ready for this stuff, because as in Australia, as we are waiting here, we actually haven't seen Shang-Chi yet. So it kind of is disappointing in that sense that, we're kind of still waiting for these kind of things. We were lucky enough to get Black Widow on Disney Plus, but Black Widow was a great film. I enjoyed it a lot. I think it was a great origin story for her. I would have loved to have seen it in cinemas though. I think it would have been better, but unfortunately, if that's where we're going to get it, that's the only way we could get it. But yeah, guys, look, if you enjoyed this series review, please pop it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, turn the post notifications bell, as I always post daily or weekly, one of the two, mainly weekly. And yeah, if you have any recommendations of any other series you'd like me to review, definitely pop it in the comment section down below. Any trailers, any films, as per usual, pop that in the comment section down below as well. But yeah, guys, this was a fun series. I rated Jonathan's rating time. I give this, I'm going to give this series a 7.5 out of 10. I don't think it lived up to the expectation it was pushing it to, but I think for what it was worth, I think it was very enjoyable, very entertaining, and I think it's a good rating for what I gave it. For it to reach a 10 out of 10, obviously I expected a lot more, but we got everything we got out of it, and I think in terms of what it was, I think it was okay. I think, the certain characters that had played in it, I think it was worth its time for what it was shown into Disney Plus. But apart from that, guys, I really appreciate your time today. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed to our almost at 200 subscribers, and I can't wait to share this journey with you even more, guys. You have really helped me, exceed my expectations for what it means to be on YouTube, and I hope I can bring you more content. If you want any new content to come onto the channel, by all means, please pop that in the comment section down below, or tweet it to me on Twitter. As per always, my Twitter is in the link in the description down below. Please go follow it so then I'm able to see what you guys want to see more on this channel. But yeah, guys, as per always, I hope you have a great day tonight. Peace.